Hello there, and welcome to Biltys Business Book Review number 16. And today I've got a piece of paper in my hand of the book cover because I can't find my book because I've recently moved house and it's somewhere, but I can't find it. It is The McKinsey Way by Ethan Rasiel, and it's fantastic. Now, McKinsey, for those of you who don't know who McKinsey are arguably the world's leading management consultant. And if you read a lot, you'll always see them referenced because they were one of the earliest data-driven management consulting companies. There are other great ones as well, well worth looking at, like Bain and Co. and Boston Consulting Group, as well as the Big Four, which are all a bit generalist and what have you. But this book here gives you the inside track on the really amazing things that they do. They're way ahead of themselves in data-driven insight and research, and they sell consulting. And their consultants are the brightest people in the world. Now, interpersonally, I only know one, and Jamie, is a fantastic guy. Salt of the earth. I'm sure there are plenty that are of all sorts of different shapes and sizes, but he's top person. And they take on loads of consultants, and only a few of them make through. And what I really liked about them is they looked at them as people who leave, aren't cast aside or whatever. They are the alumni of their organization. They really look after them, really take care of them, because not everybody can, it's like a 10-to-1 ratio of those people that take on as a McKinsey intern. They become a proper partner in the McKinsey organization. So 9 out of 10 are failures, but of course they're not, because a few months there and you're learning more than you could ever imagine. It's like dog's life or dog's years, where you do probably a bit of both actually, where you do 7 years experience in 1 year. And so data-driven insight, selling without selling, getting buy-in and adoption. So they're not just doing the consulting, they're doing the implementation as well, which is, as we all know, 9/10 of the challenge of any change in an organization, strategic or tactical, is the implementation. Ideas are cheap. Getting the buy-in at the top and then the implementation down the organization, within the organization, is really, really, really difficult. And that's where you have change managers as well as management consulting. The good thing about McKinsey is that they share a huge amount of insight with you for free in any market sector. Now, for me, we're in marketing services, we're print, and have evolved from the printing industry into full-fledged market services, digital and offline as well. And the blend of those two things, obviously the tie between the physical and the digital, is data. So understanding that, I've always looked into McKinsey Insight for years, and I've shared them with a lot of people in the fashion industry, in manufacturing, really in anything that retail, anything that you're doing. You subscribe for free. I'll send you a link to an article that I got through, I think yesterday, which I've shared on with quite a few people. And it's really powerful. And it's talking about the changes that you get in the post-COVID world globally, talking about the people, the process, the market dynamics, as well as sustainability and all. It brings it into one article. So I'll share that with you as well. But this book gives you the inside track. It's not a secretive organization like the Masons, although arguably if you're a Mason, which I'm not, then you say that isn't a secret organization as well. But and in fact, my father-in-law, bless his soul, who's just recently departed, was a Mason all his life, and the people were fantastically nice whenever I met them. So anyway, going off on a slight tangent, but it really does give you an insight into a world-class consulting organization. And like we are, like trying to be a world-class organization, but we are a consulting business where we're looking at client acquisition and retention strategies and dynamics, both tactically and strategically, at what we can do in their marketplace to help them with the brands and with their data, etc., etc. Every business needs to have an understanding of these kind of things. Well, so I'll send you a link to that, and I'll send you the link to the McKinsey article I was talking about. Actually, I might upload it as a PDF if I'm allowed. I'm not sure. But the reason I am wearing this is I'm in mourning, not only for my father-in-law, bless him, who gets buried on Monday, and it is really I'm very close to him, but also it's the start of the totally different thing, but it's the start of the motorcycling road racing season. We should be at the Northwest 200 in me and my bro in Northern Ireland this week, and then obviously the Isle of Man in June, and it's not happening, and I felt very sad about that, and not even being out on motorbikes. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing this. It's a little Isle of Man TT and the classic TT racing where they take the old motorbikes out, and Northwest 200 next year. If you want to see fantastic motorbike racing and also Northern Ireland is a beautiful place, not to turn off, is go to the Northwest 200. They'll need people coming, and it's lovely and friendly and joyous place, and it's beautiful. Anyway, that's enough of my rambling. This is the McKinsey way, and the full thing is using the techniques of the world's top strategic consultants to help you and your business get buy-in, sell without selling, use data better, and loads of hints, tips, and cheats on how to be the very best consulting business you can be for 10 quid or something. You have to be mad not to buy it. Anyway, take care of yourself. Another one tomorrow.